Working in sterile processing and being a healthcare worker in general requires the ability to multitask, the ability to make rapid-fire decisions, many of which have life-saving impacts. It requires the ability to manage and communicate with a wide variety of people. And it also requires you to prioritize, which sometimes means prioritizing things that are not fun to deal with, like conflict. Maybe you've heard of or are already an expert at compartmentalizing. It's a mental practice of either neglecting, forgetting about, or simply not thinking about a specific subject in order to deal with it. We put it away, we bury it, we compartmentalize it. But there's a way to do this that can be productive. It's not a change in process necessarily, but a shift in mindset. When we have a million things that are screaming for our attention, it's okay to choose which ones you will address first. And it's okay to choose which ones need to be set aside. The shift in mindset comes by being intentional with compartmentalization. Use it as a tool to say that this one thing is something that needs to be addressed, and it will be addressed when the time is right. So I'm going to intentionally compartmentalize it, knowing that I will come back to it at a later time. It's counterintuitive to not let everything be an emergency, especially since we work in healthcare. But for the sake of your sanity and for the forward progress of your department, your intentionality in prioritizing versus simply compartmentalizing is a necessary skill to hone, to perfect, and to sharpen. I'm Lindsay Brown. Thank you for joining me for the 60-second Growth Spurt.